today we're reacting to Zack D Films. As you already know, we did her story, his story, and I Am Momo, and now we're doing this, Zack D Films, the one and only. So, I'm going to be reacting to him, and as you can see, I'm in my resort right now. Look at that. Yeah, buddy. So, let's start reacting, okay? Got this.
Cut off a small piece of rubber
Why?
from a car tire and dissolve it in a special chemical.
Okay.
Then pour the pieces into sulfuric acid,
Okay.
which turns the rubber into tiny white pellets. After that, mix engine grease with a dissolving solution and freeze it into wax. Combine this with the pellets, adding plastic softeners to get the perfect stretchy texture. Drizzle in some artificial flavoring as well as blue food coloring.
No way.
And titanium powder.
Hey, you make your own
to get
gum?
A stick of gum using almost none of the actual ingredients. Cut off a small piece of rubber from a car
that's
tire and dissolve it in a
crazy.
special chemical.
That's
Then,
very nasty. I'm not going to lie.
he had a seizure and got
He
up and fell
saved
onto
a
the
man
train
from
tracks.
a moving
stranger
train.
jumped down to help. The train was rushing toward them, and they could
Oh
both
no.
be killed if he
Oh
tried
no.
to pull the man
Oh
out.
no.
So he rolled them between the rails instead, and pinned him down with his own body in case he seized again. As the train passed, it was so close that it nicked the cap off his head before he
Yo.
screeched to a stop.
That's
Both men
crazy.
survived thanks to one heroic stranger. He had a seizure
That's
and
awesome.
got up and
Make this one 15-second adjustment near your breathing
No.
panel.
as you shower, a tiny
Hair
valve inside
harvest
the
drain
sucks
system.
up every loose hair, then washes it, sanitizes it, and compresses it into little hair pellets. Over time, these pellets build up in a storage tank under your bathroom floor, and once the tank is full, your phone gets a notification. The app shows you your options: a wig, a winter hat, a pair of socks, and if you've been shedding enough, even a full sweater. After
That's
you
crazy.
choose, the system sends the pellets into a connected 3D printer where the hair is shredded, woven, and shaped into your new clothing. After just a few months, your whole family could be wearing you. As you shower, a tiny
That's pretty cool, but weird. But they washed it, so I guess. I mean, like that.
As they drive the sword, the sharp
The sword
blade
designed
pushed through the
to break
rings in the
chainmail.
forcing them apart. Now the sides weren't sharp like normal swords, and because it was narrow, it could slip between the cracks in plate armor. So if a soldier's spear broke during battle, cavalry could charge in with this sword, piercing straight through the gaps in enemy armor.
Yo, that's crazy.
The sharp
Sometimes I just want what I want right now.
Okay, cool. Me
particle
too.
shot down towards Earth, hit
The space
atmosphere,
particle
and sent
that
out
changed
even more
an
particles flying
election.
through the air. One of them traveled all the way down
Something.
and hit a computer, colliding with a single point in the system's memory,
What?
and flipping a 0 to a 1. But this computer was part of Belgium's voting system. When they
Ooh.
checked the votes,
Oh.
one candidate had way more than was mathematically possible. Exactly 4,096 extra votes.
Yo.
Nobody knows for sure, but since this is exactly the error that would be caused if a 0 got flipped, well, the election may have been hacked by outer space. A particle shot down
That's
towards
crazy.
Earth, hit the atmosphere, cut the tip off a straw right before the bend. And repeat this
A
to
rubber
get two
band
short
sandwich
tubes.
makes
Then
music.
stretch a thick rubber band over a popsicle stick and place a tube over one end before stacking another popsicle stick on top. Secure the end and repeat this on the other side. When you blow into the center, the air will shake the rubber band, creating a loud buzzing sound. Now, if you slide the tubes closer, the rubber band will vibrate faster, creating a higher pitch. And if you blow harder, it'll make it even louder, letting you play different sounds with the sound sandwich. Cut the
That's
tip
pretty
off
cool.
a straw.
And by the way, guys, it's probably really loud because you can hear all the people behind me. So just keep that in mind. Sorry about that, but I can't do it anywhere else. There's people everywhere, and I like to do it by myself. So
Right before the bend.
This is why blocking spam calls.
Every message you've ever
can
sent,
an
every
AI
search
punish
you've ever
you
made
in the
has been
future?
recorded somewhere.
Oh, it
And
has?
one day, AI could become powerful powerful enough to
Never.
find and scan through all of it. Now, it'll try to determine one thing. Were you for the rise of AI, or were you against it? If it finds that you were against it, it exposes your embarrassing messages, your search history, the things you thought no one would ever see. But if it finds that you helped it grow, well, you're spared. Now, if you never knew AI was coming like this, well, then you were ignorant and innocent. But since you're watching this video, it's already too late. Now, you have to choose. Every message you've ever
Ooh,
sent.
that's crazy. Be aware, it's stepping up, I'm telling you.
When the robber threw the brick,
Burglar
it
knocks
bounced
out
right
his
off
own
the
partner.
window, so
Oh
he
my
walked over to
gosh,
pick it
no
back
way.
up. But at that exact moment, his partner threw a second brick, and it smashed
Oh my,
straight into his
you're
head.
so
He
dumb,
immediately
bro, I
collapsed
swear.
to the ground, so his partner had to drag him away from the scene. But the whole
Yeah.
thing was caught on security camera and uploaded online.
Yo,
Meaning,
they-
before police even identified him, millions of people were already
That's
laughing
sad,
at their
bro.
failure.
That's so sad.
Cut the foil into a spiral.
Okay,
Then attach
how a
stick
candle
to
makes foil
tack.
spin.
Balance the foil on top without piercing through it, letting the spiral curl around the stick. Cut off the end so it doesn't touch the ground
Okay.
before lighting a candle and placing it under the foil. As the flame heats up the air, it rises, and this pushes against the foil, causing the whole thing to spin freely around the stick.
Oh, that's sick. I'm gonna do that.
Her shovel hit something as she was helping in the garden.
She found a
She thought it
mystery's
was a
dial.
rock at first, but when she pulled it out, it was cold and heavy. She immediately ran over and handed it to her father. He kept a straight face, but he was just as confused. Later that evening, as he was studying it, something began to move. He stepped back, scared, and knocked over the lantern. Oil and flames began to spread. He stumbled back and knocked the dial onto the floor.
Oh,
The flames were gone. The lantern stood upright. The dial was back on the anvil. Now he was a
Yeah.
man of God, and this was sorcery. He grabbed a mallet and struck it again and again, but it wouldn't break. So he carried it deep into the woods. Then he dug until the hole was deeper than himself. He threw it in, buried it, whispered a prayer, and left. And the dial sat there, undisturbed, for 150 years. Until one day, a different shovel hit it. Click here to continue the story. Her
yeah.
shovel hit something as she was helping in the garden, and she thought he was seriously injured in a work accident and declared dead. Until later, he literally walked out of the morgue. Next, he died of malaria.
He cheated
but woke up
death
inside
6
his
times.
coffin. A year later, a car crash killed him, but he came back to life. And after a venomous snake bite, he spent 3 days in the morgue before waking up. Then he fell into a deep toilet pit
Yo.
with toxic waste, but survived again. The villagers believed he
How?
was a ghost and set his home on fire to kill him once and for all. But he woke up in the morgue again, defeating death 6 times.
Yo.
His neighbors fear him, and he's forced to live alone, all because he cheated death too many times.
That's crazy. Okay, so y'all think we should watch this? I mean, this one?
Her shovel hit something.
I think we should do that. Let's watch it, bro.
USA Safe Pilot rewards safe drivers with up to 30% off your auto insurance premium. And
His shovel
Okay, we can watch it.
struck something solid. As he pried away the dirt, he could see it shining. When he
Remember,
plucked it
this
loose,
was from 150 years
it
ago.
felt
Before.
strangely heavy in his hand. He noticed that there was a crack on the side, with light coming out of it. And when he touched it, it sliced his finger clean. It looked like the bottom was meant to turn, but as he twisted it, the center lifted out.
Oh.
And when he pressed it, his cut was gone. He didn't understand, so he tried it again. The world was rewinding with each press. He had no idea what this thing was, but he did wonder what else he could use it for. He was on top of the world, but from his side, it was a different story.
That's crazy.
Just like that,
Crazy.
he felt like a king. And now he wanted more. He noticed a girl at the bar and decided to try his luck. He tested out a few pickup lines, ones he'd always wanted to try. And when they did actually start to work, well, he ran into different problems. Even with the dial, this was tough. Until he met her by accident. They talked for hours, and he even got her number. This was a great night.
Yeah. Zack D Market, okay. Zack D Pop. Zack D Zesty, wavy chips. He needs to make these brands, I'm telling you.
He made it out alive, but something had changed. The next day, his mind was racing. The fear, the pain, how the dial could make him feel. He always wondered what it felt like to free fall. This drop was just high enough to make his stomach twist before the dial would catch him. He twisted it,
Don't do it, man.
held it firmly in his hand, and then he dropped. He felt exhilarated, but it wasn't enough.
Yo, there's no way.
He waited until everyone left for the day, and then he started to climb.
The way Zack is talking right now, something's not gonna happen good. I swear. Yo, I'm so afraid of heights. I'm actually pretty scared of being right here. No. Bro's falling forever. Yeah. That's crazy. Okay, guys, that's the end of the video. I want you to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And do everything. And share this to anybody you know, okay? I want this to get some views and some likes, okay? Comment amen in the chat. And trust God, bro. Have a great night. Have a great day. See you. Trust God.